Gather round for the shortest lived houseplant in human history, bought with enthusiasm, placed with pride, photographed like a newborn, and then forgotten. Not maliciously, not intentionally, just neglected until it shriveled silently and met God on day 3. Let's review the life of this poor organism you briefly knew. Day 1, you bring it home. You style it. You shoot it from 15 angles. You post. New era, getting into plants. You say things like, I'm obsessed. This just fits my vibe. Day 2, you rush out the door. You work. You come back tired. You walk right past it. No water. No attention. No thought. Day 3, the leaves drop. The soil's dry. It's already halfway to the afterlife. You notice it only when it's fully tragic. You rush over like, why are you like this? It is like this because you are like this. You said you wanted nature in the home, but you brought it home and starved it. They said, I'm totally a plant person. I just love having nature in the home. I think plants make a space feel so alive. The plant disagreed almost immediately. You forgot water, sunlight, and reality. You didn't adopt the plant. You hired a prop. Plants are emotional decor. We use them to decorate our self-image. But identity isn't purchased, it's maintained. And maintenance, that's where most people break. People don't get plants wrong. They get themselves wrong. This plant revealed. Your routines aren't real. Your life is busier than your fantasy self admits. Your emotional bandwidth is lower than you pretend. Your care for yourself isn't consistent. And anything that depends on your consistency is at risk. That hurts to admit. So instead, we tell jokes. We shrug. We say, I just have bad luck with plants? No, you have bad follow through with yourself. 3 reasons it died in 3 days. First, you have no routine. You think plant care is, I'll water it when it looks dry. I'll just remember. It's not that hard. But you have deadlines, messages, errands, mental tabs open on everything. The plant is silent. It doesn't ping, buzz, or scream. So anything with a notification beats anything without a notification. By the time the plant reminds you, it's dying. You didn't forget it was important. You forgot it existed. If it doesn't make noise, it doesn't make the list. Second, you misread your capacity. You bought a plant for the imaginary version of your life. The one where you wake up on time, your space is already tidy. You move slowly and intentionally. You tend to things. But your real life is rushing out the door, eating over the sink, cleaning in sprints, collapsing into bed. You added a living thing to a schedule that can't even reliably support your laundry. You can't keep your inbox alive, but you adopted chlorophyll. Third, the part you don't want to look at. The plant didn't die because you're a monster. It died for the same reason. Your sleep is a mess. Your meals are random. Your water intake is chaos. You treat yourself like you treat the plant. Big intention at the start. Total neglect once life gets loud. Guilt when things begin to wilt. The plant isn't just dead. It's a mirror. A tiny, crunchy, botanical mirror. You didn't just starve the plant. You used the exact same skill set you use on yourself. The lie is this. You wanted a plant to prove you've changed. Instead of changing first and then earning the plant, you don't lack aesthetic. You lack repetition. And the answer is not. Try harder and be better. Care more. The answer is structure. Responsibility thrives on systems, not emotion. So make caring automatic. Attach plant care to something you already do. Water it when you fill your own water bottle. Check it when you brush your teeth. Place it where life actually happens, not where aesthetics demand. Not for the plant, for you. Because if you can't care for small things, life never trusts you with bigger ones. And maybe, radical idea, pick a plant that can survive you. Don't start with some high maintenance diva. That needs misting, talking to, and therapy. Don't buy a fiddle leaf fig. That dies if you look at it wrong. Don't start with an orchid. That needs perfect light, perfect water, perfect humidity, and emotional stability. Start with something tough, forgiving, boringly resilient, a snake plant, a pothos, even a cactus, if we're being honest about your attention span. The kind of plant that survives low light, missed waterings, and your chaotic schedule. The kind that goes, "Oh, you forgot about me for 2 weeks? Cool. I'm still alive." Because right now, you don't need a delicate symbol of who you wish you were. You didn't fail because you're careless. You failed because you overestimated stability. You haven't built yet. That's not a character flaw. It's an invitation. Start smaller. Care for one thing consistently. Prove to yourself you can. Because when you can nourish life outside you, it usually means you started nourishing life inside you too.